Now the next part of the chapter is multiplication. Now we know that in a multiplication sum the number to be multiplied is called the multiplicand. The number which we multiplied is called the multiplicand, and the number by which we multiply is called the multiplier. Means above number is multiplicand and the lower number is multiplier, and the result is called the product. Now there are some properties of multiplication. Let us study. First is the order property of multiplication. What do you mean by order property? Like 63 into 27 is equals to 27 into 63, means if we change the order of number, like 2 3s is also 6 and 3 2s is also 6. So if we change the order of the numbers, then answer or product will not change. The product of two numbers does not change when the order of the numbers is changed. This is the order property of multiplication. Second is grouping property of multiplication. The product of three numbers does not change when the grouping of numbers is changed. Means if we are multiplying any three numbers, we can take any two at a time and then we can multiply the third number with the product. Like if we do 2 into 3 into 5, 2 3 is 6, 6 5 is 30. If we do 5 into 3 into 2, then 5 3 is 15, 15 2 is 30. Again the result is 30. So this is the property of multiplication. Now third is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. Means again there are three numbers, 23 multiplied by 100 plus 25. This can be broken as 23 into 100 plus 23 into 25. Means 23 we multiply by 100, then 23 we multiply by 25 and add the results. This is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. Now, multiplicative property of 1. If we multiply any number by 1, then we get the number itself. That is why 1 is called the multiplicative identity. Why? Because it does not change the value of number when we multiply. And next is multiplicative property of 0. What happens when we multiply any number by 0? It becomes 0 only. Okay. So these are the 5 properties. Now next is multiplying by 10, 100 and 1000. It is very simple. When you multiply any number by 10, 100 and 1000, you are not supposed to multiply anything. Simply by putting a 0, your multiplication is done. Like 27 into 10 means 270. Multiplication is done. When you multiply a number by 10, simply insert 1 0 on the right side, right end of the given number. Similarly, if we multiply by 100, then we insert 2 zeros because 100 have 2 zeros. Then we insert 2 zeros on the right side of the number and our multiplication is done. We are not supposed to calculate anything. And similarly by 1000 also, because 1000 has 3 zeros, we insert 3 zeros on the right of the given number. See, 87 into 1000 means 87,000. Just write 87 and put 3 zeros with it. This is how we multiply by 10, 100, 1000. We are not supposed to show any product. Now let us come to the exercise. Here is your exercise number 10. These are the fill in the blanks. So these fill in the blanks you will be doing only in the book. These are based on the properties which you have studied just now. So whenever you purchase the book, you have to fill these blanks in the book only. Here also second question, multiplying by 10, 100 and 1000 questions are there. So by using the property, that means if it is 10, just insert 1 0. If it is 100, insert 2 zeros at the end. If it is 1000, insert 3 zeros at the end, and we are done. So question number 1 and 2 are to be done in the book only. From question number 3 onwards, you will be doing in the notebook. Now how you are going to do it, I will show you. Now question number 3 onwards, you will be doing in your notebooks. Let me show you how. The question number 3 is, find the product 6540 multiplied by 50. So you are not going to do it directly. The multiplier means the number by which you are multiplying, you have to break it. Break it into what? Now see, 6540 into 50. 50 you can break as 5 into 10. Yes, 5 into 10. We have broken 50 as 5 into 10. Now this 5 you will group with the given multiplicand, given number. So first you multiply this number by 5, then for 10 you just insert one more 0. See, I have multiplied this number 6540 by 5 in the rough column. You can also make a rough column and do it. I have got 32,700. Now again, for multiplying by 10 we are not supposed to do any calculation, just insert one more 0. So this is your product. Similarly, here it is the seventh question. 8,986 into 700. Again, first we will break 700 into 7 into 100. Then 8,986 multiplied by 7. Here I have multiplied it by 7 and I have got the result 62902. And by multiplying by 100 means you're not supposed to multiply by 100, just insert 2 zeros. See, after 2 we insert 2 zeros and our multiplication is done. Here 11th question, 99999 multiplied by 2000. 2000 I will break into 2 into 1000, so this number I will multiply only by 2. Here I have multiplied it by 2, and for 1000 we will insert 3 zeros in the right, and then we get the product. This is how you have to show questions 3 to 11 in your notebook. Now see, 3 to 11 are to be done in this way only. Okay. Now next is by suitable grouping. Find the following products. Now here three numbers are given, but you are not supposed to do a simple multiplication. You have to do a suitable grouping. Now I'll show you how. See, question number 12 is 2 into 467 into 5. You have to group the two numbers by which you can get 10, 100, 1000, 200, 500 like this. So here 2 into 5, or you can say 5 into 2. 5 into 2 you will get 10. So 467 we have grouped 5 and 2. Here 2 and 5 we have grouped in a bracket. So 5 2s are 10, and by simply now multiplying by 10 means putting a 0 in the right end. So 4670 we got the product. Now 15th one, 4 into 248 into 125. Again 4 and 125 I have grouped in one bracket and 248 outside. Now 4 into 125 we are getting 500 here. Again we can break 500 as 5 into 100. So now this 5 will be multiplied by 248 and 100 we can keep outside. See, or by changing the order your product will not change. It is the order property, or you can say grouping property. So 248 into 5. We have got 1240. Here I have multiplied it. Okay. And for multiplying by 100, you just put 2 more zeros in the right end and the product is here. Now here I have done 17th one. 2 into 5726 into 500. So we will group 2 and 500 into bracket and 5726 outside. So 2 into 500 is 1000. And for multiplying any number by 1000, you just put 3 zeros in the right side and we are done.